Hey everyone, I'm so sorry for the delay in getting this video out, but I actually defended my dissertation last week, and I passed, which is great. So I just have a little bit more work to do before I turn my actual thesis in, and then I'll be totally done, which will be really great. But before that, so I defended on the 20th. On I think the 9th, or whatever that Saturday was, we had an IUI. And so I mean, it was just like not really ideal because I was super stressed out and working really hard up until my defense. So I don't have very high hopes for it. So then I started to spot very light spotting and like sporadic light spotting the day before 2 weeks after the IUI, which is basically, I was like, okay, my period's coming. And then they had wanted me to get a blood test on that Friday, the same day I started spotting, but I was like, I started to spot. Plus I'm tired, I just defended, and I just don't really want to get a phone call telling me I'm not pregnant, because I'm pretty sure I'm not pregnant. Oh, plus I took a pregnancy test in the middle of the day, kind of, so it wasn't first morning pee, and it was negative. I don't know, I just didn't want to do it, so they're like, all right, we'll give you till Monday to get your period. I was like, okay. I mean, I know that every pregnancy is different, but I just felt like I know what it feels like to be pregnant now because of because I was in December, and this is not what it felt like. This very much feels like I'm about to get my period. And then I took another pregnancy test Saturday morning, first pee, just to make sure, and it was also negative. So that's 2 weeks exactly 2 weeks from the IUI. And last time when I was pregnant, I tested the day after 2 weeks after the IUI, and it was a very faint positive first morning pee, and this was negative. So I just felt like it would have been positive if I was actually pregnant. So, and I still have the same, it's like just like really light and sporadic spotting, like when I pee. It's on the toilet paper, like it's not any more flow than that. Cramping here and there, but kind of odd cramping, not the typical premenstrual cramping. And then on Monday it was the same, like barely any spotting and some cramping. And so they made me go get a blood test. So I went and got the blood test, but it was late in the day, so I still haven't got the results. I'm like kind of waiting for the phone call any minute. I took another pregnancy test this morning and it's still negative. So I know I'm not pregnant. But it just drives me crazy because when I went to go get the blood test, then I started to get some false hope. And the fact that I still haven't got my period is, like the latest I've ever been is today. So if it doesn't come today, then well, that's not fair. I mean, except for the month after IVF drugs, which doesn't count because they mess with your body, and then the month after my miscarriage, which also doesn't count because my hormones were all messed up. So I don't know, it's weird. I don't know what's going on with my body. It could be just the stress that, I just defended my dissertation, so maybe the stress is messing up my cycle. But I'm pretty confident I'm not pregnant. I just think I would have already gotten a positive pregnancy test, home test, if I were. But we'll see what the blood test says. Again, I'm not surprised at all, actually, because I was so stressed out, and it just was it was just bad timing. In retrospect, we probably should have just skipped this month, but you know how hard that is when you're gung-ho trying, and taking a month off feels like what if that was the month? It's really hard to do that. So I don't regret it. I just, I'm not surprised that it didn't take. But also, I'm not surprised, but it's still disappointing, which sucks because I was totally fine with it until they were like, go get the blood test. I don't know, it just like mentally messes with you. And I just felt like, oh my God, maybe I am pregnant. Holy crap. This is exciting. And then, but I'm not. And then I had to like convince myself, be like, no, you're not pregnant. Like, stick to your guns. Like, my only worry now is that there's something else going on. I don't know. I'm a little worried, but, I think it's probably just the stress with my dissertation defense and just getting that done with. So hopefully my period will start today or tomorrow or really soon, and then we can get going on to the next cycle. So that's it. I don't have much more to talk about. I was going to post a video on how one of my like biggest buttons dealing with infertility, but I don't know how long this video is. It's not showing me, but I think I'll do that in a separate video, just on its own video. And that's it. So I hope you all are doing well. Thank you to all of you who subscribe. I will try to be better now that my dissertation is done. I'll try to be better at posting more frequently. And that's it. Leave your comments below. I really, really love hearing from all of you. And I am active on YouTube. I'm always watching your videos. And thank you for everyone who's new. And yeah, talk to you soon. Have a great day, ladies.